Hi guys, welcome back to Marsh Forever. My name is Tiana, and in today's video we are going to be capturing what's happening today, all of the changes. It's a lot of changes, which is so exciting. So we'll try to walk through. They're actually working right now, so I'm not sure how far I'll be able to get in, but we'll see. So if you're new here, hubby and I are building our dream home, and they just finished the drywall stage. So we're about to go into that phase where they're about to do all the cosmetic things, like, you know, painting and cabinetry and flooring, things like that. Our utilities also have just been turned on, so we can do those things as well. So if you love all things home building, home decor on a budget, that white, black, and gray aesthetic, millennial marriage, go ahead, hit the subscribe button to join our Marsh Forever family. And if you're an oldie goodie, guys, welcome back. So let's just jump right into the video, because there are a lot of things, and I want to be able to sneak in peeking if I can. It's kind of loud, so I'll probably keep walking to the back so I can tell you what is happening. So I'm walking from the backyard. So I just hate being in the way in the front yard. And they are bricking today. So exciting. I'm gonna stay on this side so they don't drop a brick on my head. Okay, so that's the way it looks. They put this black sheet up and brick it and staple it first, and then brick on top of that. He's putting a little mortar stuff down, and he's gonna slide the bricks on top of that. That's so cool to see the brick happening. Okay, and they had this machine over here actually that mixed the mortar like a lot at one time, I guess, which is cool. Alrighty, I think that's what it is, or it's making something. Alright, let's go over here to see. Our porch is actually right here. That's finished. I'll try to insert like a little clip to show y'all that. But yeah, the porch is finished. And I'm gonna actually walk back around because I don't want to be in the way, and go that way. That machine keeps popping, making like a pop sound, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Whew. So with the porch, we decided to do like a mini porch. We did not want to do a full porch because it was rather expensive, and it was kind of like the same. Well, it was the same price of basically doing the deck and the sitting room in our master. And when Eric and I like truly decided and talked about it, we felt that adding the deck and the sitting room in our master will provide more equity than a full front porch. And also with the front porch, the awning can sometimes like cover the sunlight, like block the sunlight, and then it just, you know, makes it just more dim in the front room, and that's not what I wanted. So instead we did this right here. Instead we did the deck in our master and the sitting room right there. And then this provides more symmetry to the back of the house too, because if we didn't have that, it would just be like a little roof part right there. I don't think anyone has that. That's another thing too, like almost everybody in our neighborhood has this. So our realtor was like, you know, some things you just kind of have to get to like stay competitive. Because if I was selling, we were selling our house, our neighbor was too. Like our neighbor's house would probably have more offers, because that's a huge selling point, especially because we have such a dynamic view. And in other homes, like they might not even have a really great view. They might just have a view of their neighbor, you know. So a lot of people have that view. So great selling point, essentially. Okay, so have the railing in for the staircase, and they have our interior doors as well. They have the trim and the quarter round as well. Oh, and the garage doors are in. Woo. really wanted the 3 single door garage, but I didn't like the way it looked. Not a lot of people have it, but some people do. It makes your house look really, really grand, I guess, but I didn't like the way it looked, and that wasn't an option, so it would have been a custom, which means it probably would have been more expensive. And as far as the doors, we did have some door drama. So I pulled up one day, and they had the doors they thought were outdoors there, and I didn't like that, and I was like, no, I don't want these doors. Our doors were actually standard, and the ones they had dropped off were 2. It was 4 options, and I just didn't like that option. And so we told our customer care specialist. She handled it. I came back like 2 days later, and they had put the correct doors in the garage, and now they're actually installing them in the house. So that's a big deal. Let's see if we can sneak in. Okay. Going through the back door. There's so much going on in the front. It's the basement view, guys. Bada banging. Okay. So we have this door in, and this door has to be here. We really wanted it to be open, but it can't be in the basement unfinished. Okay, let's see if we can sneak up the stairs and see what we can get to see. Oh, they're working with me now. Whew. Okay, we go. So can't go up there. They're sawing, sawdust everywhere. So I guess we will try to come tomorrow. But I'll keep this footage and we'll see. All right, guys. So I came back to the house as promised. I'm gonna get close up on the exterior now. Oh, it's super cold out here and gloomy, but this definitely brightened up my day. So here is our exterior color. Absolutely love it. Even before it's power washed, the true color will come after it's power washed. This third window in the middle here and up there in our bathroom, that was an upgrade. We decided to do the exterior upgrade just to get more light in, and I didn't like the way it looked with just 2 windows. It looked very like narrow. I was also thinking about the porch again last night. Another reason why we passed on that is because our porch does have this awning right here. At our last house, we did not have an awning. Our front door was just exposed like directly to the sun in the peak of the day. We actually had a 2-story window above it, and we had to get that and the screen or the storm door tinted because it just would bring so much unnecessary heat into our house. And so I think that if we didn't have that, we probably would have definitely sucked it up and did the porch. But this made it like, it made me think there's no reason for it because this is what we truly wanted and needed. We still have space for a bench over here, you know, welcome sign, decor, all that jazz. So it's actually perfect. Whew. Okay, let's go inside. I've tried to record this video a few times on my camera, but it kept having focusing issues because of the lighting. So it's not my real reaction again, but it's still gonna be a good one. So here are the doors that we chose. It has the rectangles with the like rectangular insets, I guess they're called, or designs. I really, really wanted that. This is the one they had in the garage, the interior versions, and I was saying no, this is just the door for this exterior door and then the front door. That's it. And these are the interior. They will paint those, you know, white. I was wondering, are they going to tape and putty the lines in the garage? I'm just wondering why they didn't do it the same time as the rest of the house. Is it because of the weather? I don't know. We'll ask about that, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I just looked up back at my neighbor's house. Yes, they should do that. They did do that in my last house. I guess I just can't remember because we didn't build that house. So, yeah. Okay, great. Never mind. Another thing to think about, guys, honestly, is when your contractors are around here, get their number. If you want them to paint your house other colors later down the line or whatever, Like, we want our garage painted black, get their number. It's probably very inexpensive labor. They already have the equipment. Like, I love that they have the, not the rollers, but like the spray paint, like the little machine where they spray the paint on there. So it's gonna be super quick than like actually trying to roll it yourself. So it might be economical. But here it goes with the paint. This paint color is called McCormick. Oh no, this paint color is by McCormick Paints, but it's called City Center. So I love that. So these are the doors we're going to move downstairs. Probably using for a closet downstairs because they're kind of narrow. Here is Chunk's playroom. I'm going to close the door so I can see the defined space again and show you guys what I mean about them being, some of them being like narrow. So I'm gonna go over here. It's defined space, which is nice. It's the same size as the last playroom. And this door is like the widest door, then it's that door, then it's this door. So the doors right there in the mud area are like this. So they'll be great for a closet. I mean, they could go to a room, it'll just be a very narrow door. And you know, some gotta follow certain code violations or code rules or whatever, so you're not violating the code. So we'll see about that. Okay, this is the living room, morning room, kitchen combo, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. Looks so light and bright, so much light, even with not one light on, okay? It's like I'm to the point right now where I just don't even want like blinds or shutters, but we're gonna have to get something because our neighbor behind us. But I just love all of this natural light that we're getting. Whew, it's cold in here. The utilities might not be on, it is freezing. Okay, so this color, like I said, is McCormick Paints City Center, and I love it. I was gonna change at the last minute to super white, but I'm glad we went with this color. At our last house, we had like a medium gray. It was much darker than this. It wasn't dark, but it was just much darker than this, and I absolutely love it when looking at this versus the trim color. And right here, we found out yesterday from our neighbor, this is an upgrade, but we didn't pay for that. That's the floor outlet in the morning room. He said, yeah, it was in the model. I said, I didn't know this because I missed my first time having a morning room, and I didn't think anything about that. So it wasn't like a request. So, I mean, I guess I'm happy. I'm not going to be mad about it. This is the ceiling, guys, and you want to be very careful as to what color you choose because our builder paints the ceiling the same color as the walls. So be very particular. I know most of us are getting like neutral color, you know, that cool tone color home, but you know, just be mindful of that if your builder does the ceiling, or maybe axe. Okay, butler's pantry situation. The door is on. And here's the office space. Nice, nice, nice. Love all the light we're going to get. And of course, those windows are not fog, guys. It's the plastic from outside to protect the windows while they're working on the brick. And this is the front door. And this is something we did not know we were getting. They do the crown molding and a quarter round around the entire foyer, which is nice. Didn't know they were doing that, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Powder room. And yep, that's that. Okay, so let's go up the steps. There is drama up the steps, unfortunately. Ooh. Okay, that's this. Look outside. Look at their little setup. I was looking like, they're not using floorboards, but I guess floorboards are very, very flimsy. These are more sturdy, but I hope they're like nailed together. This looks very dangerous to me, but they know what they're doing. Pray no one gets hurt. Okay. Whew. Okay. So here is the suite room. Just nice and just so big. Such a nice size room. Like whoever gets this room, if we have 2 more kids, it's gonna be a serious coin toss. Or if we had 3 more kids, I don't know about that, but if the Lord magically gave us 3 more kids, 2 could definitely share this room more than comfortably. Like If we had twins again, literally the bunk bed can go up there and they can have the time of their life. Okay, so this is Chunk's room. And I actually will insert footage if I can. I was doing a jumping jacks in here to see how big the closet is, and it's a nice size. And I did a couple jumping jacks in here, so. And the closet in the room we just left is right here, it's the same size. Okay, so this the Jack and Jill doors are on, nice. I was eager to see how they swing. I didn't know if they were gonna pull out inside his room or not, but it pushes in, okay. So, the only thing I said I wish we would have did now, seeing how the doors swing, because they don't want them to swing inside the room because like we don't know if the dresser or whatever, we don't want it to be in the way. But we kind of was thinking like it would have been so smart to do a pocket door right here, just to eliminate all the swing of the doors. Hopefully this door is going to swing inside. It's just so many doors. That's the thing about Jack and Jill's. I think it would have been, I guess, smarter if they made it so that those doors were all pocket doors in here to prevent the swinging. Okay, that is the nursery room, the baby room for the new baby in the future. Okay, and then the owner's oasis, so bright. It's so nice to see how much light we'll get even on a very, very cloudy day. The sun is peeking out a bit, but it's pretty cloudy today and we still get nice light. I think it's really the sitting room that's adding the most light. Like this is giving a little bit of light, but over here it's so bright. The light is reflecting off that wall from the door, and then this is just giving so much light. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to go outside to get the view today, y'all, but it's cold. It's really, really cold, but there it goes in case we don't go. Woo, just beautiful. My goodness. Every time I'm shocked. It's not like one time, like, oh, just the view. Like, no, it's like just so much gratefulness overtakes my heart every single time I see it. Like, thank you, Lord. Okay, so this is the drama right here. Remember when I said I wanted them to change and flip over the hinges of the door so it could swing the opposite way? He said, oh, you ain't got to worry about that because when you go into a room, you shouldn't be able to have to go behind the door to flip the switch. That's a fire code violation. But lo and behold, go into it, go behind the door, and the bed going to switch right there. So I said the easiest thing when I talked about it in the pre-construction meeting, just tell the electrician to put it on this side. To me, that was the easiest fix. Tell the electrician, do not put the box right there. Put the box right here. Or switch the hinges so the door swings the other side. It's just like, yo. It's like, oh, I bring it up again, and it still don't happen. That's the frustrating part. Because like, oh, yeah, that'll be taken care of. And it's not. Okay, so let me know if I'm tripping, guys. But I feel like my soap or my little niche should already be etched in this towel backing. I don't know if I said that in the last video, but just let me know. I still see some like pencil marks, but I feel like it should already be etched in there. And I also noticed the medicine cabinets are in. I'm glad I didn't say delete those because I'm sure, one, they would have forgot. But two, they look, you know, very modern. They're not the regular rectangular. They're like a nice elongated rectangular look, so I didn't pay attention to those things, so I'm eager to see how that turns out. Look at them playing tic-tac-toe. Y'all bored at work, huh? Y'all bored? Got some work for y'all. But yeah, that's that. I got that patched up. All right, guys. All right, well, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will see you guys the next time. Bye.
That's all I need for you to believe in our family. We're Marsh forever.